We're only 1 week into November, and what a month it has been. From the Bank of England to the Fed to a non-farm payroll report missing expectations with unemployment rate ticking higher. What a month it's been so far. In this video, I'm going to cover what has happened in the markets this week and how we can capitalize on it going forward. From intervention to central bank talk to further monetary policy tightening. Stay tuned in this video. What is going on, everyone? Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the channel. What a month. And it's only the first week of the month. It has been a very volatile one. We know central banks have been going at each other. We know the non-farm payroll report missed on the unemployment expectations, which killed dollar. Dollar cracked from 113 all the way back to 110. I'm here to break that down in this video. Before I do that, I am going to announce that I have launched a Discord channel to go alongside my live London sessions that I do. So check out the description below for the link to join the Discord. I hope to see you in the live sessions and in the chat. Right, let's get straight into this video. Dollar clean rejection out of that 113 handle. Now, this is from a non-farm payroll report misprint. Now, although the headline figure came in line with expectations and beat expectations, what everyone was watching was the unemployment rate, which came out at 3.7%, as you can see over here. Now, this is one of the Fed's metrics that they look at. As we know, they have a dual mandate. Half of that dual mandate is the unemployment rate, is the fact that if people have jobs, they're going to earn. If people earn, they're going to spend, and that will drive inflation. The fact that the unemployment rate has ticked higher is a bit of a concern, and there is some uncertainty around whether or not this will now drive the Fed for a pivot, like we see with this meme over here. But my concern is, yes, we still have a hawkish Fed. Inflation hasn't gone away. Does this simple unemployment rate cause me to start selling dollar? No, not at all. So for me, I still remain a dollar bull. I'm not going to change that. I know trading in these conditions, just looking at this, has been hard to trade, right? Price has been banging its head between the highs and the lows, and there hasn't been any clear-cut direction. However, I want you to just zoom out, right? I want you to zoom out and just know where price is. Despite we've been trapped in this little bit of a range, I just want you to know that price is just clearly trapped in a bit of a flag. Price is just squeezing itself before the possible breakout to the upside. So for me, I still remain a dollar bull despite what is going on. As we heard from Fed Chair Jerome Powell, the language is no longer are we going to have a pivot or are we going to pause monetary policy. The language is how high are we going to take rates to and how long are we going to keep them that high for. That is super hawkish, and we want to use that to our advantage. So that being said, with dollar where it is going into next week, I am simply looking for rejections from this 110.50 handle. Should price come back into this area around the 110, 110.50 handle, I'm literally waiting for reversals. The same that we've seen in the past. I'm waiting for price to slow down, price to correct, price to reverse, to then ride the dollar back to the upside. This will include the likes of commodities and equities trading lower. So let's take a look at the Dow Jones, for instance, first. We know on the hawkish Fed, we had a bearish reversal out of the highs. Now, for me, my only concern is I had this inside bar highlighted that I needed price to break with a daily closure back below this range, and we haven't. So that simply means we're stuck in that range. So for me, I'm going to play this scenario. There's two scenarios to play here. Either what I'm going to be doing is looking for a short position on equities. One last little push back into the high, right? Last little drive up higher on the open, and then look for a short position, right? Or we are playing the scenario of we're going to wait for the break, wait for the correction before that continuation to the downside. That's both scenarios that I am looking out for, and both scenarios could be a profitable trade. It is just a case of waiting for it in this instance. Gold, massive rally. I mentioned this in my Discord that I was looking for a short should price sustain below my key area of interest. Price didn't. This is why personally for myself, I use alerts. I use key areas of interest to validate an area, to validate a trade. So we broke straight through that on Friday off the back of that negative unemployment rate. So this obviously priced in the expectations of the Fed pivot, but I don't think that's going to happen. Not yet. Not yet, that is. So silver, another one. Massive rally to the upside. For me, I had an alert. I've deleted it now. At 1974, should price have broken back below that, I would have been interested. But a massive, massive rally to the upside. I've seen these rallies before. The same rally that happened over here on the left-hand side. Let's go to the 4-hour. This same rally provided short-in opportunities, which the same rally now will provide us with short-in opportunities. It is just a case of where we enter and how we're going to be capitalizing on this. So silver, oil, another one. I do just think, yes, there is rumors that China are going to be reopening, which is one of the driving factors behind commodity prices. But for me, I don't see them fully reopening yet. I see this just as a relief rally of the optimism. The optimism is now sensed that China wants to reopen. And we've obviously had that rally in the markets. In terms of emerging markets, we do have the Chinese yuan, which drove dollar on Friday. As we know, the intervention from them was erased last week. And then we reversed that straight back on Friday. So massive sell-off on dollar CNH. The Chinese yuan gaining strength with the rumors of China possibly reopening. This had sent euro straight back into the highs. This fib, we didn't get the correction that we wanted last week, so that's now invalid. But we did have that massive rally back into 99.50, just under parity. So for me, I understand why this has happened, but I'm also playing the contrarian role and I'm trying to short this rally. So for me, I am going to be looking at price around parity once again. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to be looking for a price around parity. As we know, this was a key area of interest in the past. Should price then revisit this around parity, and I am looking to take that trade to the downside. Just another quick announcement. I have opened up a Discord channel to run in line with my live sessions. So if you have previously messaged me to join my live sessions, this is an easy way to now gain access. So click the link below, join the Discord. We're going to run through the Discord right now, and you're going to get access to the live sessions and the community. So this is the Discord. Once you click the link below, you are going to get access to the top 3 channels, which is a welcome tab, a market talk tab where I just do some general talking, and then a join ya section, which will have a link for you to go ahead and have access to the full channel that we have over here. We have a general chat, a memes page. You can't have a Discord community without a meme page. And then you have access to the live London sessions and the recordings that I send immediately thereafter. Market updates, possible setup, trade setups, profit shots, risk rewards, everything's in there. From the likes of technical and fundamental lessons to even a funded chat where I'm going to be sharing tips and tricks on how to get funded. So go ahead, click the link below, join the Discord. There will be a join yes section which will give you more information on how to join the Discord, and that will include the live session. So without further ado, let's get back into the video. Right, same thing with the Aussie dollar, a massive 180 pip rally on Friday. Cable as well, massive rally thereafter the decline from the Bank of England. Now, cable fell off after the Bank of England announced on Thursday that yes, despite them raising interest rates by 75 basis points, 2 of the MPC members did not agree with the hike, and they did think that the fact that the Bank of England is pushing the UK into a recession, it's too much to do 75 basis points. It's too much pressure. It's not a soft landing at all. So pound, massive dive on Thursday. We have had that immediate recovery on Friday due to that negative dollar. So very, very tough week to trade in my opinion. Pretty much ping-ponging from the highs to the lows. Don't know what happened there. From the highs to the lows, we did then have that correction on Friday, immediately pretty much engulfing the prior trading day. So the weekly time frame looking quite bullish in my opinion. I do think into the open we are going to have a further push higher, possibly back into 114.50, and then I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to be looking to fade this move simply because I remain a dollar bull. This move that we have had on the dollar in my opinion is subjective to the China announcement and to the non-farm payroll unemployment rate release that we had on Friday. So just know that, yes, despite it being Friday, despite it being non-farm payroll, you want to zoom out and keep your mind on that bigger picture, on that bigger play. So we want to just remind ourselves of that. In terms of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin, 21,000. So we have had that lift on Bitcoin. I personally favored a short over there on Thursday, Friday. but we obviously rallied straight through that. Now on Friday's close was quite bullish, right? We broke back above those previous highs. So we could see an extensive leg into 2250 with the lifting risk that we've had right now in that weak dollar. It does aid us with one last little push to the upside. For me personally, as I've said before, because I'm a dollar bull, I favor selling the rallies. So any little rally that we have on Bitcoin, on risk in general, I favor selling that to the downside. Ethereum and XRP popping back up slightly as well. Now, what you want to keep in mind going forward is, yes, despite the sell-off in the dollar, you want to remember Fed Chair Jerome Powell's tone on Wednesday. Super hawkish, super affirmative that it is going to be raising rates and taking rates to a place where they can keep it there long enough to fight inflation. So fighting inflation is his primary concern, and that is something that you want to keep in mind for yourselves as well. So that's pretty much it from me, everyone. Go ahead and join the Discord. I'm going to be so active in there going forward next week. Do stay tuned for more videos on the channel, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care. Trade safe next week. Just know that everything I've mentioned is not financial advice. Do manage it with your own risk and trade accordingly. But that's pretty much it for me. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.